Well, hello there, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I am Anne La Follette, a surface pattern designer, online educator, and creative entrepreneur. First of all, I want to thank those of you who reached out to me to tell me how much you like my short, quick tips videos. I know how busy you are, and I'm really busy too. So I'm glad that this new format that I'm definitely going to interject into my weekly broadcast is helpful for you, that you still find it valuable, and yet you can get through it really quickly. So with that, I'm going to jump into today's topic, which is all about morning routines. And I have a morning routine, which I'm going to share with you in a minute, and I'm going to give you some tips for how you might want to develop your own. But the reason that morning routines are important is that it really helps you get started on the right foot in your day. And I have just found that when I skip my morning routine, I don't actually accomplish as much as I do if I actually stick with my morning routine. So here's how simple it is. I just have 3 tips for you. The first tip is, what do you actually enjoy in the morning? Do you enjoy having a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or just a large glass of water? Or maybe some just hot water with some lemon added to it. I definitely start my morning with coffee, but just think about when you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing that's kind of going to help you kind of kickstart your day? Or what do you want to savor? Because this really is less about moving through the day really quickly or jumping into the business component of your day really quickly. It's more about starting slowly, savoring the morning time, and actually enjoying easing into your day. So pick something like that, a glass of water, coffee, tea, something else. Now, the second tip I have for you is, where do you actually want to enjoy this morning routine? Do you want to actually take a walk and have that be just part of how you clear your mind? You get a little bit of exercise first thing in the morning, or like me, do you want to just sit in your breakfast nook, or if it's a beautiful morning and it's warm enough, or even if it's not warm enough, do you want to sit outside somewhere? And I always like to think about this just as a routine that's going to take me 20 minutes, half an hour, no longer than that. And then the last thing that I would want you to think about is, well, as you're savoring either your morning cup of coffee or tea, as you're sitting in your breakfast nook or outside, or you're taking a walk, what do you actually want to be thinking about? You might want to be journaling if you're sitting down. You might want to be sketching if you're actually sitting down outside, or maybe you want to take a couple of photographs as you take a walk. Or do you actually just want to reflect on what you have ahead of you that day? Now, I use Michael Hyatt's Full Focus Planner, and I actually set out my big 3 the night before. And if you're not familiar with Michael Hyatt's Full Focus Planner, it's an incredible planner that's incredibly well organized. And he has a focus around just picking 3 goals that you want to accomplish each day. Because we all make to-do lists that are much too long. And then when we don't accomplish them, we feel terrible. We feel like we didn't accomplish anything. Whereas if you set 3 goals for yourself and you accomplish all 3 of them, you are going to feel fantastic, and you're going to be making progress to whatever your longer term goals are. But the last tip here, tip number 3, is just pick what you want to do with your morning routine time. Do you want to sit and journal? Do you want to draw for 20 minutes? Or do you potentially want to just visualize what you're going to work on for the day? Or is there something else that might work for you? So quick recap. Number 1 is, as part of your morning routine, you might want to savor a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something else that maybe is just water with lemon or just a glass of water. Decide where you want to sit. Is it going to be inside, or is it going to be outside? Or do you actually want to walk while you're enjoying your morning? And then finally, if you are actually sitting down somewhere, do you want to journal? Do you want to draw? Do you want to actually just visualize what you're going to work on for the day? Or do you just want to relax and ease into your morning and into the rest of the day? So with that, I'll leave you. And I always like to say in closing that I am Anne La Follette, and it's never too late to create. And I can't wait to hear about your morning routine. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this broadcast, don't forget to pop over to my website, ANNELAFOLLETTEART.com, and you'll land on a page that looks like this. If you scroll down just a little bit, I'm always highlighting in this banner area something new that's happening in my business or something that I would love for you to explore. And so always pop over here and check this area out. In addition, if you scroll down a little bit further, I'm always changing up my offerings in order to serve you best and continue to share the latest and greatest information about the surface design industry and how you can craft a career that you love in pattern design. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you can follow me on Instagram and then also pop over to my YouTube channel. And I would love for you to hit the red subscribe button as well as the little bell so that you're notified whenever I have a new broadcast. Thank you so much for being a part of my creative community, and bye for now.